Good morning, everyone. And I have received several greetings from our classmates. Okay, so the members like Carla, hello, Carla. Thank you for your sunshine photo of sunshine, and also Sashi. Thank you. And I believe that there are also several people sending greeting to me when you think of me, right? Okay, so right now we are going to start our meditation, and I believe that this one is 1 minute behind. Okay, oops. Okay, so okay, so I have just adjusted it, and so now we're going to start our meditation right away. So let us start with the walking meditation. So let us start. Walk mindfully. You may stay where you are and be mindful on your breathing. Okay, so let us face the Buddha, and we are going to take bows to the Buddha and showing our respect to him. Okay, so half bow. Okay, so let us be seated. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. So find yourself a comfortable, balanced, stable sitting posture. And I think that if for those who are, uh, be my be the audience, audience, right, of this channel or this meditation opportunity, then I think that you have some clue on how to meditate, right? So this is just a skill, but our meditation on Friday, you know, give us an opportunity, okay, to sit together and have a chance to, like really gathering together and calming, get a chance to for us to, like calm ourselves down, okay? Practice mindfulness. Okay, so actually I have been walking for like about 15 minutes already. So I'm kind of like short of breath because I really walk very, very fast. Okay. Okay. Okay, so if you have, if you feel short of breath while you're exercising, of course you may, like really taking deep breaths, okay, or, following the guide of your coach, if you have a coach, or exercising. Right? And for me, because when I was in an elementary school, and I was in a club of track and field, okay, so uh, I have learned some breathing techniques. So if you are really kind of like you're running a marathon, right? Or you're running like 400 meters or 800, right? Then, then on the track, right? The long run. Okay, uh, then the breathing techniques is you take two short breath in, then a long breath out. Okay, so this is something that I learned. Okay, this is really good. Okay, but for us, you may, if you would like to calm yourself down, you can make your breath as long as possible and breathing in as deep as possible. Right? Deep means that you're not just using your lungs, right, to do it, but you're you're using your diaphragm and also abdomen to breathe. Okay. Okay, so relax. From head to toe, so let us relax ourselves from our scalp, forehead, and eyebrows. So when we're talking about, when we're saying relax some part of our body, actually you can imagine that when you're breathing in, and the air or the qi is, you know, flowing to that particular part, and it expand and it relax. So relax your eyes and nose. Relax your cheeks and lips. Relax your ears and down to your neck and shoulders. Relax your arms and all the way down to your fingertips. Relax your chest and abdomen. Relax your back and your lower back. Relax your legs and all the way down to your toes. As we're relaxing our body part by part. So now we are going to do it from outside in as a whole. So let us do it. Relax your hairs and skin. Relax your muscles, your nerves, and your blood vessels. Relax your bones and joints. Relax your inner organs and your brain. Okay, so now, sorry, I have already entered some of the contemplation. So sorry for that. So now we are going to go right straight to our practice of mindfulness. So the mindfulness is that you can be mindful on your breathing, or you can use breath counting to stay focused. So now we are going to start our practice. So let us be mindful. Okay, so now you may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. And we can do the warm down or transitional exercise. So we have ended our meditation uh, a little bit late. Okay, so I hope that your feet are still doing okay. Okay, so if you are already, kind of like uh, switching or shifting your feet and your legs for several times, and that please receive my apology. Okay, so I know it is not easy to, stay fixed posture for a long time, especially if you are not used to cross leg postures. Okay, so the meditation is not just a full endurance or, of your pain. It's not a training of how you have to endure your pain, but there is something that we have to go through is sometimes something that you are not used to. But I hope that everyone have really have a chance to, kind of like enjoy the, seated with a calm mind. Okay, so for the Chinese, for the Chinese meditation, okay, so sometimes we will be just, end up with, kind of like enduring your pain while you're sitting, but this is really not the whole point of meditation, right? So actually, you still can shift your posture if you really think that you're not feeling comfortable or your legs, you know, already fell asleep. That is quite normal. Okay, I can say, I can tell. Right? Quite normal because I have also gone through this process. But if you really feel that there is a need for you to kind of like shift your posture, then do it slowly and quietly and also mindfully. Okay, so that means that when we are doing some shifting, I hope that it will not be, will not be too often during the meditation. Right? Because when you are thinking about shifting your posture, actually you are already, kind of like trying to be, your mind is moving already, right? So in the minimum way, so we have to put it in the minimum way of not disturbing your mind, okay? Or, kind of like uh, calm your mind down, okay? Then if you are kind of like, oh, I want to shift, then your mind is like this already, right? Okay, so but if you are kind of like, oh, my legs is really painful, it's still there, right? Okay, so I would suggest get a comfortable posture that you can sit long enough, okay, to get to get your maximum. You're kind of like, oh, uh, it is when you're max out there, right? Then you're saying, oh, I can't do it anymore, right? Okay, so that you can, get a posture that you think that can stick with you, okay, for the entire meditation, right? So when you think that it is a need for you to shift your posture, maybe it is a little bit of, kind of like, okay, maybe you think that you're going to put down your chin a little bit, that is also a shifting, or you are going to shuffle your your shoulder, or even switching the legs, or put your legs down. That is all right. But if you are, if but you're going to do it with a mindful way. Okay, so it means that you are mindful that your body part is kind of like doing the shit. And also maybe you will hear the sound of the bone, okay, or the muscles or your tendons, like when you're shifting. That is also very good because you are very mindful, right? And I know that there will be pain, okay, like you are going to do like this, right? Okay, so like pushing or moving your sleepy legs down, right? Okay, then please be mindful, okay? Be mindful on how how it was, how you feel, okay? But don't get attached to it, okay? So it is kind of like, oh, you know that your leg is maybe a little bit numbness, and there's a feeling of, like insects crawling, right? Okay, so you know that feeling, and you know what's going on next. Maybe you're after a feeling of tingling, and after that you will feel that your whole legs will be numb. Okay, so that is a process, right? Okay, so you know the process, okay, and that is something that we have to have a full awareness. Okay? So there was a sutra called 狮子吼经. Okay? So that is this sutra happens because or describes a story of a big bhiksu accusing that Sariputra offended him. Okay, so without apology. Okay, so sometimes if there is some misunderstanding, or you're bumping someone, right? Then you are you will say sorry. Right? If you don't, maybe you were too focused on something else, right? And you don't know that your action was an offend to others, right? Okay. And that person was so angry, right? Okay. So or it just happening, it just happened, right? Okay, and then you think it's nothing, right? Okay, so there will be several scenarios for that. Okay? So anyway, this accusation has happened, and so the Buddha asked both of the of both person to be present before him to talk about it, okay? Talk about this incident. So the one who were accusing Sariputra, then maybe we can call it Nanda. Okay? This is a very common name for 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 in India. Okay, so Nanda or Ananda, this is very common name. Okay? So we call it marketplace name. It's just like Mary, Sue, Susan, okay, John, right? Okay, so a very, very common name. Right? Right. So name means it's our translation from Chinese, slang. Okay, it means that you can, when you are shouting some name in the marketplace, then it will be said. Many people will turn, and because they all name the same name, right? They're all carry the same name. Okay, so that is called market name. Okay, so okay, 这个菜奇亚米啊 okay, okay. So but there is nothing, it is not a discrimination, something, discrimination. It's just a, kind of like you call it for a fun way, or and I'll saying that, oh, this name is so common. Okay, so Nanda. Okay. Nanda was accusing that Sariputra was, has happened to offended him. Okay, so during on the sutra, we really don't know what is the, what Sariputra did to call as an offensive action. Right? But it was just written that this Nanda accusing Sariputra, that Sariputra offended Nanda. Okay, without saying sorry. Okay, after the incident, no sorry, no apology. Okay, so Sariputra and Nanda was in front of the Buddha, and they are, kind of like talk this through, and then Sariputra actually he is being ready to have a trip before this accusation. So he just came back, and then during his trip because of that. Right, so Sariputra said that I can guarantee that I don't have this offensive action. Okay, I can guarantee, right? That is because I have a full awareness of my body. Right? So actually, this is a practice of for mindfulness of meditation. The first practice is called the body. Okay, so the mindfulness of the body. Right? So that includes your breathing. So that is the reason why we have always talk about the breathing, and also we are practicing with using our breathing. Okay, so this breathing techniques actually is a practice of mindfulness on the body. Okay, so as Sariputras proceed, saying that I have I have full mindfulness on my body action, or on my body. That means that your breathing, also there is some skills on contemplating all parts of the body, just like what we are doing, like during our relaxation, like we are relaxing our body. But there's another techniques, kind of like looking inside of our internal body. It's like intestines, okay, or your eyes, your body parts, okay, muscles. Okay. So that is another one. And the last one is that we have to be mindful on every actions during the day, or our in our life. Right? When we are when we are doing any actions, bodily actions during the day. Right? So that includes sleeping, eating, standing, sitting, okay, maybe other things, right? Okay, so we have to be mindful on every actions that we are doing. So Riputra said that I can guarantee and I can, kind of like be proven to myself, right, that I have full awareness of my body. Right. This is tough, right? Okay. So that means that you have to have a full control of your maybe your muscles, full control of what you're doing, right? Full control of your breathing, right? Okay, so um, uh, we believe that when we are meditating in a certain way and also with a certain skills that we can attain a full awareness of our body on our body. Okay, so that is a very very ideal state, right? Right. So you know what's going on around me, right? Okay, myself, right? Oneself, right? So and Zarathustra started to make some synonyms or analogies of how he has attained this full awareness. Okay? So for example, with a cow or an ox without horn. Okay, so that means that an ox without horn, this ox will be more, more tamed, okay, no temper because he doesn't have any weapons anymore, right? With the horn, right? Okay. So also, like a fire, okay, burning all the things, all the desires, right? Purities, right? Okay, uh, like the ground, right? It absorbed everything that was put into onto it, right? Okay, so he got several analogies of how to describe how he attained this mindfulness. Right? Then because we, in Sangha, there's no way for you to lie, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, right. So if you are, kind of like you're proving, it's kind of like a self-proving statement. Right? If you have this self-proving statement, you will be, kind of like, yes, this is kind of like a seal. Right? Then the Buddha just asked Nanda, said, "Are you sure you have a full memory about what's going on of your, uh, accusation?" Then, there is a shame on Nanda's face and saying that, "Oh, actually, I am not sure. I think I have a false uh, alarm or alert or false accusation on Sariputra." Okay. Then the Buddha said, "Oh, you have to, kind of like confess or please say sorry, make apology to Sariputra, right? Because you have done a false statement on Sariputra. If you don't do that, okay, then there is bad consequences, right, of you lying, right? Okay, or making the false statement. As we know, right? Okay, like, and no one will trust you anymore, right? Okay, so that Nanda will be was joining his palm and say, "I'm sorry, please accept my apology. I posted a false statement on you, so please accept my sincere apology." And Zariputra said, "Okay, yes, I accepted your apology." Okay, then this is the end of the story. Okay, so actually, when we are, during our meditation, when we feel that maybe we are our body are suffering, right? Like my ache, okay, body ache, pain. Okay, yes, there is pain. There will be aching. Your body will ache. You will feel tired. That is normal, okay, during the meditation. But if you would like to take it as a challenge, take it. But if you can't endure it, that's fine. But if you want to shift your body to, kind of like ease your pain, then you can do that, but with a mindful and very, very careful, very slow. Do it slowly, right? Do it gently, just as there is, there's a baby sleeping right next to you, right? And you're moving yourself, right? Okay, so you're doing very, very slowly, okay, kind of like just making sure that the baby are still sleeping, right? Okay, if you are already a parent, you know what I am saying, right? Okay, so take it like that. Okay, so it's like when we are really, our mind are settling down, okay, you really don't want to get disturbed, right? Even by yourself, by your body, right? Okay, so but if this pain was so intense, then I would suggest you to, switch it with very, very slow, okay, and very, very careful, uh, you know, uh, careful state, just like you are leaving the sleepy baby away, right? You don't want to wake him and he will cry again, right? Okay. Okay. Then you have to. Okay. Don't cry, don't cry, right? Okay. This is something that I would like to share with you about this sutra and about the full awareness on the body. Okay. And I believe that when we are practicing, kind of like breathing techniques. Also, when we are doing the walking meditation, that we have posted, or we have posted our full awareness on the body. Right? So this is the training. This is the training called the mindfulness of the body. Okay, so now I talked too much, right? Okay, so and I am very glad that there are still someone with me, right? Okay, so I'm kind of like talking to myself. Okay, so but actually there are audience, but I can't see you, so it's I feel like that I'm talking to myself. So this is what I mean. Okay, uh, so it is not about, not because I don't care about you. No, no, no. Just I don't see you, so but I still care about you. Okay, so now we are going to stand. About. Okay, so since or it's already 11:15, maybe we can have 5 minutes. Then then we'll see. Okay. So see you later. Okay. Oh, there's someone who, oh, Minjun, hello, thank you. Okay, Minjun left message on. I think that everyone are still online. Can see that, and uh, thank you for your greeting. Okay, yes, and I have received Sashi's greeting and also Carla's greeting, and thank you for being with me. Okay, so okay, let us. Um, okay. Okay, so this is our last meditation in the year, right? In year 2021. Then we are going to have 2 breaks, and then we will be having, we're going to start all over again on the first Friday on next year. Okay, yay. Okay, so I hope that you have a great holiday, good time for gathering, family gathering, or any, and be safe on any travel trips, okay, or travel plan, okay, and have a good measure of keeping yourself safe from the pandemic right now, from the virus. Okay, yeah, any virus. Okay. Also the computer virus. Okay. Install the antivirus. Okay, right. So maybe let us talk. Okay, yeah, because we have no, we really, of course, there is some time for us to meditate. Maybe we can meditate for 3 minutes, then we talk. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now 3 minutes. Okay, so you may open your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, move your body. Okay. Wow, 3 minutes, uh, and unsuccessful control of my time again. Okay, so we have exceeded more than 3 minutes, and so I apologize for that. Okay, so I will try it one more time next time. Right. So, and thank you for your patience. Okay, and thank you. And so, because there is no more time for us to talk as we planned, okay, so I hope every one of you have a great holiday time or a great holiday moment. Okay, and I know that for 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 the common people, we have celebrated like holidays up until New Year, right? Okay. But for Chinese people, we still have something called Chinese New Year. Okay, so we will be preparing for that for a month long. Then February 1st is our Chinese New Year next year, okay, or the upcoming Chinese New Year. So and this is not the name for Chinese New Year is not quite accurate because it was not just celebrated among the Chinese people, but also for Vietnamese, also Korean, and some other Asian countries. So there are some other names called Spring Festival. Okay, so that is something like we have. We're expecting the spring coming. Okay, so up until the Spring Festival starts, it it means there is the beginning or the almost or looking forward to the spring. Right? So that is February 1st. Right? And I hope that you guys have a safe trip. If you have a trip plan or a travel plan, if and you have a good um, memories on the holiday seasons. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me. And let us stand up. Oh, well, it will be. Okay, so I'm going to make myself closer to the mic because announcement is very important. There will be no class next Friday, and so as next Friday. So because that is all the holiday season, so we will be back on the first Friday of the new year 2022. Okay, so that will be. So please make yours, put it down on your calendar. So it will be on January 7th. Okay, January 7th, 2022. Okay, so thank you. And we're going to do the bowing because we have to thank all the good causes and conditions that made this streaming possible. Okay, so as well as the Buddha. Okay, so let us take half hours. Okay, so thank you very much for joining the meditation and let us meditate for the beginning of the new year next year. Thank you and have a happy holiday. Be safe and be well.